Namaste. Welcome to Mind Voice. I'm Chaitanya Sant. I am a master practitioner of neuro-linguistic programming. I am a professor for media students, and I also engage standard 9th and 10th kids in the subjects of history and political science. So what is history? History is the study of the past. The stories of our past are always fascinating. If history of 50 years back is fascinating, imagine how history or our tradition, our culture, which dates back 5,000 years, how exciting and interesting that can be. And that brings us to our topic in this masterclass: India's cultural heritage decoded for the modern day. India's cultural heritage is not only one of the most ancient, but it is also the most extensive and varied. And whenever you have written an essay about India, the first sentence that comes is, India is a variety of languages, variety of religions, variety of cuisines, and variety of dressing sense. Now that kind of variety is something that you don't find in any other cultures. How many gods do we have? Oh my God. The number of gods is something that we'll not be able to count. It is believed that if you are alive for 75 years and you wish to visit every temple or every religious place, 75 years of your life is not going to be enough. Our people, languages, religions, our dance, as I mentioned, our poshak, the movies that we see, the songs we hear, the different dance styles, the different gharanas when it talk of music, the different instruments that are played, that's variety, and that's how rich the Indian culture is. Now, what is heritage? Heritage is something that we inherit from our predecessors. Thus, Indian heritage is the history and ideas of people in a country that have different values, because as I said again, we are 5,000 years old, maybe much more than that. And we have a unique combination of an Orient culture as well. So talking about variety of cuisines, we'll directly come to an important part when you talk of cuisines. Now about the oils that are used. You may just wonder at times why people in Kerala use coconut oil, while in Uttar Pradesh, mustard oil is used. If you imagine the map of India, where is Kerala? It's a coastal area, a lot of coconuts available. Uttar Pradesh, plains, does mustard oil available. So everything when it comes to our cuisine is related to our past, is related to our geographical locations and the availability of resources in those respective geographical areas. What is the similarity between the Bhangra, the dance of Punjab, the Pongal of Tamil Nadu, or the Bihu dance of Assam? I'm sure all of you have seen these different dance forms. All of them are a celebration after a rich harvest of crops. The glorious past of India has ensured that the present and the subsequent generations have plenty of historical, cultural, and natural heritages that we have to be proud of. The fascinating monuments and heritage sites in a country stand quietly to tell their story of joy, sorrow, courage, and sacrifice. If you talk of Panipat, the Battle of Panipat, the variety of battles that were fought resulted in outsiders coming in, settling here, and becoming us. You talk of battles of Haldi Ghatis. You talk of the various forts that exist in Rajasthan. If you talk of cultural monuments as well, or monuments, if you talk of India, India is synonymous with one cultural heritage site, and that is, of course, the Taj Mahal. Located in Agra, the entire world comes down to have a look at the Taj Mahal, the Red Fort, the Golconda Forts, the number of forts that we have in Maharashtra, all across the country. That is how rich our cultural heritage is as far as the silent but fabulous monuments. But if you talk of India, every other week we have a festival. So every other week, every other month in the year, we have a celebration, we have a reason to rejoice. Now festivals, and if you talk of the modern time, we talk of movies. Now the depiction of our culture and how the different parts of our country are highlighted in movies. Talking about the Indian film industry, the Hindi film industry, Bollywood, we go down south, we have Tollywood, we have Mollywood. Now people are different across different parts of our country. In South India, they are a little sentimental. As a result of which, you see about South Indian movies, the hero never dies. The Hindi film industry is a variety. Now because it has a massive audience across the country, so it is a variety of romance, action, adventure, sci-fi, thriller, mystery, and so on. We go north, we go eastern, we're a little romantic. So that's when we have the poetries, we have the shairis, and we have the romantic movies that are made over there. So every state of our country also has different kind of people, different kind of emotions which are depicted in our movies. I've been speaking of our past, I've been speaking about our rich cultural heritage and the various diversities associated with it. You must be wondering, what is its relevance today? What is its relevance tomorrow? The relevance is massive. It's about maintaining our glorious past for a glorious present and for a glorious future. Our monuments, our languages, our religions, our gods, our deities, our festivals, everything is rich, and we still maintain it, we respect it for the future generations. The Western world appreciates one particular event and one art, one science that was discovered, made in India thousands of years back, and that is Ayurveda. Important, essential, effective, approved by the entire world. That is how rich our past was, and it's our duty to maintain the richness of our past for the future generations. Just to come up with a fun fact, in the 10th century, the Arab civilization, which remember also was a very rich civilization, gave us a nickname. The Arab civilization called us as Ajib-ul-Hind, which means Incredible India. That's it from the Masterclass for the day. Like, share and subscribe to Mind Wars and keep playing Mind Wars on the Z5 app. Namaste.